Hello there guys, it's Deluxe-Boo here and welcome back to another Mario Kart video and another analysis video. On Monday, Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe-Booster Course Pass was revealed, and we now know all 8 tracks that will be appearing in that wave. In today's analysis video, I'll be taking a look at one of my personal favourite tracks in the DLC and throughout the waves of the DLC, being Deluxe-Boo Lake. So today we're going to be taking a look at all of its changes and upgrades. Please note that when I discuss the changes in Tour, I will be reusing clips from my other analysis video on Boo Lake for Mario Kart Tour. It's way easier for me and also helps out making this video. Anyways, let's get into the analysis. Boo Lake is a track in Mario Kart Super Circuit released in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance, and it is the second track in the Flower Cup. It is also the prequel to Broken Pier. This track also reappears in Mario Kart Tour for the 2022 Halloween Tour, and will also be in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as part of Wave 3 of the Booster Course Pass as the second track in the Rock Cup. The course takes place on what seems to be a wooden bridge or dock, similar to the Ghost Valley courses in Super Mario Kart, which are also in the game. The background mainly features a haunted mansion, along with a cloudy sky and many dead trees. The course also has a few areas of rough wood that slow the player down, and walls made up of blocks that fall off if the player hits them. Shortly after the start of the race, racers take a sharp 90-degree turn, where there are a series of ramps with plenty of dash panels at the end of them that grant speed boosts, allowing you to clear the gaps in between. Eventually, you are forced to take a sharp right which takes you into a diagonal path, which towards the end of it there is a narrow set of rails that act as an alternate path. After that, all paths lead into a brief split path. You then take a gradual left turn followed by a sharp right turn, and then you go through a small straightaway before taking another right turn which takes you 270 degrees in that direction. Afterwards, you are sent into an even longer straightaway where some boos can be seen holding white candles, though they do not harm you in any way. Halfway through the straightaway becomes half as wide, before opening back up to its full width once again. Then you reach another section with alternate paths, where taking the path with the narrow rails saves a significant amount of time over the other, although utilising the other path will grant you more coins. All alternate paths then lead to a ramp followed by a slight left turn which then leads into a very gradual right turn, where halfway through the turn there are many orange ramps. The final straightaway has plenty of optional ramps, often with coins at the end of them, all before the lap is caped off in favour of a new one. Boo Lake is of course reclaiming its ghostly glory in Mario Kart Tour, starting with the 2022 Halloween Tour which kicks off tonight. The course now resembles the SNES Ghost Valley courses even more, and there are also more walls around the course compared to the original version. As well as the manor and dead forest from the original, a few dilapidated fortress structures have been added into the background, along with clouds being added to the sky. A large lake has been added underneath the course as opposed to the pit in the original version, which can be driven into, making this course the second classic course in Mario Kart Tour to feature a newly added underwater section, with the first one being another GBA track, Cheep Cheep Island. Fish bones act as obstacles in the lake section. The starting line is now accompanied by 2 posts holding a Mario Kart sign, which was absent in all Super Circuit courses. Many lampposts have also been added to the course, replacing the candle holding boos in the original version. The layout appears to have been recreated relatively faithfully despite the new underwater sections and elevation changes, similar to GBA Snowland in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. However, the bridge before the split path was moved and the turn leading to it was simplified to no longer have a diagonal portion. The turn after also begins immediately rather than there being a straightaway. The split path itself had its left side widened. The bridge cut around the U-turn has been changed. There is now a gap in the wall where it originally was, with a small platform jutting out on the other side with barrels blocking the way. There appears to be an added alternate path in the ending section as well. The road leading up to the first jump now slopes downwards slightly, and the jumps themselves are now executed using regular lamps. There are also now item boxes present in the air after the ramp. In Tour, like GBA Sunset Wilds and GBA Sky Garden, this course received a new arrangement of its music. Boo Lake is the first classic course in Mario Kart Tour to also debut with its R/T variants. Shortly after its appearance in Tour, this course is returning again in the form of DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and will appear as the second track in the Rock Cup. The course is largely based on Tour's revamp of the track, though with greatly enhanced visuals, and there are a lot of changes to the track in 8 Deluxe. Not only has Boo Lake received greatly enhanced graphics to match Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's art style more, but it has also received tons of changes from Mario Kart Tour's version. Arrow signs have been added to parts of the course, as well as anti-gravity being added in the underwater segment, starting at the inclined U-turn and ending after the final ramp, before the end. Lastly, the additional elevated section has been removed, making it exclusive to Mario Kart Tour's iteration of the course. Shortcuts for the track include, right before the split path there is an extremely narrow alternate path, and if executed perfectly it could save them some time. This shortcut is exclusive to Mario Kart Super Circuit. After the long straightaway there is another narrow path where taking it could save tons of time. In the Tour and 8 Deluxe versions of the course, this shortcut is a gap rather than a path, which at the other side of the gap stands a few barrels or bush cutouts. This is for all the games. Along with that, rain effects have been added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's version to make it look like that it's raining, which I really like. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe analysis video on Boo Lake in the Booster Course Pass. Anyway guys, what do you guys think of this video? What do you guys think of Boo Lake in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? And what would you like to see done to the track and other tracks in the DLC? I am extremely excited to play the Wave 3 tracks on December 7th. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!